Hello everyone, Kamy here. Welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing a video that has been long overdue, and I know you've been wanting to see this. I have gotten a lot of requests on how to do this, and there is a lot of resources on YouTube, but I feel like you guys wanted to see how mine looks like. But this is going to be my how to make your own cash envelope video. And what I mean by cash envelopes are these smaller cash envelopes of mine that I made and I usually use on my budget videos, and I have all of these, and they are a lot smaller than usual cash envelopes out there, and a lot of people are selling these for a fairly good price. So if you don't feel like making them, you can buy them online. The materials you will need is a 12 by 12 cardstock paper. I don't know what exactly they're called. They're used for scrapbooking and stuff, and they just have their own designs, and you can buy them from Michael's, from Hobby Lobby, and they retail for mostly $20 is from what I've seen, but sometimes you can use coupons, and they are different designs. Sometimes like a pack like these, they look like they're very correlated, the designs, so that's really good if you want your cash envelopes to be like correlating together and not too different. Mine is very different just because I had it that way because I was just buying one sheet per one sheet per one sheet at Michael's, the 78-cent one, and then I am gonna start making them through these packs. And you're also gonna be needing some laminating sheets if you want your cash envelopes to be laminated. The first time I laminated was with the Amazon Basics laminating sheets as well as the Amazon Basics laminator, and I honestly do not like them. The Amazon Basics one broke twice on me already. I did refunds, but it's still the same problem, like it's catching and it's just not really good. And from what I've learned from Budget Princess, she does have her own video like this one as well. I'll link it down below. What I've learned is the Scotch laminator, you can buy it from Walmart, is a lot better than the Amazon Basics, and it hasn't like crapped out on me at all. And the Scotch laminating sheets are a lot thicker than the Amazon Basics one. This is slightly more expensive than this one. This one is about $10 for 100 sheets, and the Scotch one I believe is $17 for 100 sheets. But you get what you pay for. For the Amazon Basics, it's very thin, and I don't know, I just prefer the Scotch one better. As far as laminating sheets go, this one works for me. It worked for me and it's still working for me, but I kind of want to upgrade with the Scotch ones. You'll also need some type of cutting mat or something. You can use scissors if you want to, but this just cuts a straight line. I prefer it that way. Like I said, you can use scissors if you would like. I got mine from Amazon. I will link everything that I got from Amazon in the links down below. I will try to find the laminator as well as the laminating sheets down below from Scotch, but you can get them from Walmart. And you're gonna need a pen. That's pretty much all of it. My laminator is right over there. It's already plugged in and heating up, so I'm not gonna show you guys that. I will later, but we're gonna start. So what I usually do is the 12 by 12 that looks like this, right? I fold them in half. Most people can only make one cash envelope with one of these 12 by 12, and that's understandable if you want to, but I kind of wanted to get more out of this paper, as well as it fits my wallet really well. Like, it's perfect, so I really like this size. Mine is, let me see, so my cash envelopes are 7 inches and then 3 inches here. Most people have it like 3.5 or 4. They're just a lot bigger, and it does look nicer, but I just really like these more. And what I do is I just mark that, since this cutter already has a ruler that comes with it, I just simply put this like this and then try to find out where the 7 inches land right here, and I mark that. And on the opposite side, I do the same thing just so I can have an even cut. Is gonna be right here. So this is basically your cash envelope right here. And then what I do is I cut and I find those marks that I did earlier, and then that's going to be on the other end, and this is going to be on the other end. So this will be an even cash envelope. There you go. So this is the part that a lot of people find that it's wasteful. So I just kind of make them their own cash envelopes by themselves, and that's where I use them for, what do you call this, for my receipts. Like this one, it's for my receipts. That's how I made that. And my Etsy receipts, that's how I do that. You can also store stickers, any type of like sheets, smaller sheets, coupons in there. I just find a use for them. I don't want to throw them away, so I keep that on the side. And for this one, that's not done yet. Normally people will cut this like this, but I cut it in the middle. There you go. And then I fold these together. Fold them, make sure it's evenly folded. So we folded it the wrong way, we fold it this way. So these are the right size right here, as you guys can see. And we already made two with just one sheet, which is really good. So what we need to do next is just to laminate these. I will try to make more. Okay, so now we have 4 of them. This is defective because I folded it the wrong way. But I'm still gonna keep it for me to use. So we're gonna take one of these laminating sheets. It's really, really thick and I really like it. And I'm using the Scotch one. What I do is I lay them out like this. So I try to keep the opening on one side only so I can remember. So I'll place them one here, then one here. Then I'll push this forward. And then you can put one more at the bottom just to save some space and some sheets. And then we're gonna put this in the machine. This is what my laminator looks like. There is another version of this, but this is the cheapest version. It's like $23, and right now it's heating up. Once it turns blue, it means we're good to go. And I really love this one because you can put your stuff right here and it just slides down. The Amazon Basics, you insert it right here and then it pulls out. Sometimes it gets jammed. I feel like this angle just helps it to be like a lot smoother and just not mess up. Now that it's blue, we're ready to laminate our envelopes, and we're gonna start with this one. Make sure everything is lined good. You have to give your envelope some allowance so you can cut it out later. So that's what I'm doing. We're just doing some final adjustments, and then you just slide it all down. And the laminator will start grabbing the laminating sheet and it's gonna keep pulling it down. And you just pull that one out and keep the other one. Once we are all done, you'll end up with something that looks like this. It's all transparent. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cutting board, I don't know what this is called for some reason, and then we're gonna start cutting out our envelope. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but this is like a little guide for you to see where the blade is gonna cut. Our opening is right here. Yep, right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this one first out. We're gonna cut this one first, and for something that has to create an opening, you have to have the blade right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but the blade is right on the paper. And you just cut it. Make sure you go over it twice. Now that's cut, that's an opening. Then you'll do the rest. I like to do the openings first just so I'm not confused. Okay, so here are our 3 envelopes with their openings. Now we're gonna clean it up on the sides. Now for this one, make sure that your blade is not on the paper. So you have to give it a little bit of allowance. What I like to do is right where this white is, that's where I put the paper. Right there. So it'll have some allowance because your laminator gives like this little gap right there, and if you puncture through that, then it's gonna be another opening, and then it's gonna be pointless. Your lamination will be pointless, so make sure you don't open that. The thicker the paper, the thicker the gap. So just keep that in mind. So you see it right there where the gap is. It has this little allowance so we don't touch that little bubble. We're just gonna keep doing that. I like to just keep the white as like a measuring point for me. Okay, we're good. This is kind of close. So here he is. Ta-da! I corner punch these edges because they can be kind of pointy, and you wouldn't like that. This might cause harm to someone, so I like to corner punch my edges. But that's pretty much it. You just keep doing the same steps over and over. I like to do cash envelopes when I really don't have a lot to do, or I'm just like watching a movie or something. You can really just do it anytime you want to, and it's just a great way to store your money or any coupons, like I said, and I really find it enjoyable to make. So I do have a lot of these, and I do plan to sell these in the future. I'm trying to find like the right pattern that goes well together and all that stuff. If you are interested, I know somebody asked me if I sell them and that they're waiting on the time that I sell these. I will be selling them soon, and I have this really cute pattern right here that I got from Hobby Lobby, so hopefully I can make them soon and have them ready for you guys. Thank you so much guys for watching, and again, I will link all of the links, all of the materials that I have here down below. If you have any further questions or if you're confused about something, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will answer you as soon as I can. And I really hope you learned something and that you start making your own cash envelopes. It takes a little bit of investment to do it, but if you want, you can sell it, or it can be just something you can do on the side. Just, you know, I like it, it's fun. Sometimes I do, I laminate stuff like these. Like, these are dividers. They're not cash envelopes, they're just dividers that helps divide my stickers out. You can use them for anything. It's very, very useful. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!